All right, so let's go on to something else here. Anyone know who Julia Child is?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Who is she? Dead.
Holy shit!
Wait, she's dead.
Who?
Julia Child.
What?
She has been dead for years and years and continues to make programs.
She's the Tupac of the cooking world.
Yes, she's a chef, and I can't believe I didn't know about.
And during World War II, she was a spy.
They still play. Was she really?
Yes, she was for the Allied forces.
They play her cooking shit on PBS, which don't ask me why I was watching. Well, you can ask.
The Joy of Cooking.
Yeah,
because I like PBS.
No, it wasn't the Joy of Cooking. It was Julia and Jacques cooking at home.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was at the office and sitting there programming. We have a TV on, and for some, we were watching The Painting Dude. What's his name?
Bob Ross.
Yes, Bob Ross, which is fucking
amazing.
amazing.
You guys are PBS professionals.
I look down and I look back up at the TV, and he already has like this beautiful field drawn up.
He's the best painter.
Fucking
in the
amazing.
World. He's a modern day Da Vinci.
He is, but he's dead also.
Is he?
And he hasn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bob Ross.
They just play dead TV shows on there.
Yeah, they play Lawrence.
Yes, it's the Corpse Channel. But Julia Child, I didn't know who it was, and I'm watching this, and I hear this shrill, shrieky voice coming from the television, and I look up, and it's literally a person that has been dead for a long, long time.
She looks terrible.
And then the producers of the show exhumed her body, and then made her do a cooking show.
Like Weekend at
That's
Bernie's.
pretty much Julia Child. No, she's
around food,
she's
she
self-animated.
Oh, like the people at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
She's animatronic.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that. But yes, that's the closest thing that human
that was the
ears
most
can
complicated you
understand.
could get.
Let's take a look at this program here because it blows my mind, and I want to introduce this to people that may not know who Julia Child is.
Julia Child.
Now, this video in particular is pretty psychotic because she has a gun and shoots it in the studio here.
She was a spy.
Watch this.
Julia Child.
Today we're going to do souffle. As everyone knows, the heart of the good souffle is
egg white, beaten egg white. And I'm going to do mine in copper. I beat it faster than the machine.
Well, we're going to...
There's this, in the 60s, Russian guy named Jacques. Is he Russian or is he French? Yeah, I guess that is a French name. But that is the sound, the voice, the vocal cords vibrating of a dead human being.
Julia Child.
She it shows her mixing something in a bowl, and it's just skeleton hands, just bones mixing shit up. Listen to her voice.
You're faster than the machine.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, out of nowhere, she reaches underneath where they're cooking and pulls out a loaded handgun. They're supposed to do a race.
1, 2, 3, go!
This is the best of, by the way, Julia Child.
How did that bitch shoot a gun?
It tastes okay.
It tastes okay.
It tastes like bullets.
Well,
My cooking was much better when I was alive.
I will taste like guns.
Boiling it.
boiling it and squeezing it.
Boiling isn't squeezing.
She's a dead woman. What are you reading?
Julia Child.
What? You just research constantly.
I read all day,
Don't
Greg.
get that slight bitterness.
Now here, it shows a close-up of a cutting board, and there's no food on it. She just has her hand on there, and she's just slicing into her palm here.
Who needs fingers?
And she's throwing it into the souffle here.
You will do it either way.
I mean, in a more modern way, I tend to do it this way with less loss of nutrient and...
We don't care about nutrients.
We don't care.
We don't care.
About
okay.
I'm dead. I don't care about nutrients.
Oh, just look at my
This is
thumbs.
brains.
Look at the irises of my eyes.
I can't even feel the
fingers.
But when you can go out both...
I got springers for fingers.
I'd love, she puts on shoes that are spring-loaded, and the producer just hits it, and she fucking slams into the ceiling.
But with a
mid-show.
No, but with a fist and breaks. It just dominates the kitchen.
Very powerful fist.
Up into the studio lights, things are just falling.
I'm flying away.
still a little.
I'm still a little drunk.
Still has slight bitterness to it.
I think
Doesn't
it's
it?
very tangy.
Is she just there to insult his cooking?
That's what it seems like.
doesn't really taste that good.
You make terrible food and suck.
Now he's cooking food, and now it's showing a close up of her making something, but it looks like she's assembling a pipe bomb.
I'm gonna blow you up.
No one takes her threat seriously.
When I was a spy in World War II, I made many pipe bombs. But
Why they call me grassworm?
to kill the Germans. I love killing Germans.
She played Tom Hanks playing that sergeant in that one war movie. Yes.
Ryan.
Maybe you have sharper teeth than I do.
I have sharpened.
Wash
I sharpened my teeth.
hot water. And if we take in
I
the
won't wash my chicken.
I don't wash my chicken.
washes, I think in France.
Now look at her boobs here. Look at these fabric boobs. It just like
I have fabricated boobs.
it looks like she's cutting into them.
My pants are up to my boobs.
They're not as worried.
Where do my
about
boobs start? My pants end. I never know.
My nipples actually are connected to my vagina.
I'm going to strangle Jacques with piano wire.
My veins are on the outside of my skin.
Are they?
Well,
You gotta see what she looks like right now. Go to YouTube and look up Julia and Jacques, spelled Jacq.
Yes, the normal way to spell Jacques.
Jacques.
Okay. Cooking at Home series highlights. You have to see this.
Connecticut, pretty far from France.
That's
you know.
right.
But what happened is that I feel it's going to go in a
I feel like she's dismissing everything he says too.
Well, she can't understand a word that anyone's saying.
I'm deaf.
The only way she can hear is if she puts like one of those bullhorn things into her ear to hear people.
125
The old-fashioned hearing aid.
an hour or so, and at that point, if the bacteria are still living, they deserve to live, you know? Well,
I still get my period.
She can still have children.
I
Just had a baby.
She lays eggs. I swear to God, that's what they're cooking up. She's just this fucking dead creature that still can have corpse babies.
She lays eggs. She's like a snake.
She is. It never shows her lower half because it's just like a snake tail. She doesn't. Oh, God.
Jeez, this woman's crazy.
I bathe in the blood of 1,000 virgins.
in like 10, 15 seconds.
Some people say that
You're
the flour is
stupid.
still raw.
No, I don't believe
She's the mom on Muppet Babies. I love. She's the lady on Muppet. That's why we never see her face.
I love Limp Bizkit.
There was a time when me and Fred Durst used to go out partying together. We used to dance and drink.
I was dressed up into the nines with my flappers outfit.
We used to do a lot of needle drugs.
And watch laser discs.
No, I don't believe that.
I
because
do.
You do.
Yes.
But you know, think of a crème pâtissière. Crème pâtissière, you beat the
Yeah.
Watch me mumble.
He's just swearing at her in French.
flour in it.
Old
You put your
bitch.
boiling meat, put it back, bring it to a boil, and take it out.
And it always tastes floury.
You never taste flour. It's
She's the antagonist of a cooking
Yes, she really is. She's the villain.
Wouldn't it be a turkey dinner without two
Without
kinds
the
of
mashed
potatoes,
potato, yes,
would it?
right.
With 2 pounds of potatoes made out of my skin.
I'm actually stuffed from the bottom third in potatoes.
I shed twice a day.
Sweet potato.
That's sweet potato.
And
yeah.
this time it doesn't have marshmallows on it.
My skin is made out of an old boat tarp.
An old one, too.
Her car is a modified radio flyer.
It's an old shoe with wheels.
She roller skates around.
That's crazy
Most
about
people,
it.
that's because you're
She lives in a candy house in a forest.
you weren't grown up on marshmallows.
I know when I was an apprentice and even at home, in France we use the chicken fat to saute potato or other type of thing, to clear
Well,
fat like that.
sensible
because this is
people
very-
here do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not only the French who are
I know. Yeah.
He's so annoyed of her.
I know.
Who do you think died first?
Well, I think she killed him.
I think it was a murder-suicide, actually.
See, I do that. Now here, I like to put the ketchup
That just looks like a heart.
We leave on a little more lettuce.
I didn't put a tomato in mine.
Like
A tomato. I'm gonna put a tomato.
Instead of using cloves of garlic, I like to use my butt.
Get it so high, it's hard really to.
I'm gonna garnish this with Greg's dad's skin flakes.
Greg just got real upset about. Oh no.
It's true, you know.
It's so big.
You have bigger eye than mouth, you know. Most of
It's
the
so
time.
big,
So I
Jack.
like to cut mine in half. Beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh god, I don't think I can stomach watching her
And now
take a
the
bite of
best part
anything.
it,
I accidentally bit off my finger. Does she have teeth?
She
bites right through her finger.
she just drank a cup of water like Mork with her fingertip.
very
That's
huh?
good.
That's great.
Mm.
The rest of the show is just them eating food.
Very good.
Real American.
Oh my god!
I'm really gonna die. Real American.
You can't understand a word she's saying
Real
when
American.
she just take a huge bite of a burger.
Very
That's
good, huh?
good.
That's great.
Mm.
I wonder why she
Wait,
died.
wait. Quiet.
Very good.
Real American.
Real American.
How did you work with this going on?
Oh, I didn't. I stopped immediately,
Yeah, you have to
especially when she pulled out the gun.
Broke my computer.
Look what the fuck is going on. This is a normal, well, I can't say normal cooking show, but all of a sudden she has a fucking gun.
She is like the original cooking celebrity.
She just slit her wrists and is bleeding all over this cake.
Oh, I'm bleeding, Doc.
Ah, yes, I know.
I see, and I am so happy.
Julia Child.
Play.
Childs.
All these are just Child.
Her name is Julia Childs.
Well, these are all labeled wrong then. The show is incredible. Oh, wow.
Oh, you're right.
Welcome to my house. What fun we're going to have baking all kinds of incredible.
Ring-a-ding-ding, Wreckless Media.
The walls of her house are just the bones of all the people.
Hello, fan.
Hi guys.
Caller, what's up?
This is the first time I'm listening to you live, actually.
Are you from Sweden?
Yeah, I'm from Sweden.
Are you guys celebrating over there today?
No.
Oh.
We just have like Easter break.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just want to tell you guys that you're awesome. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love our
Yeah.
Swedish listeners.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah,
visit
we love
Sweden.
Generally nice people.
Not only do they have some of the hottest women,
I have some friends in Sweden.
Yeah,
Go say what
some
polar
of
bears
the
walk in the
friendliest listeners.
You're the nicest guy I've ever met.
Now, when did you become a priest?
Never, actually. So
Then why are we talking?
Have you
to
ever been yonder?
Just hung up on him because he's not a
bread right here in my own kitchen.
Right here in my
How
own
pissed would
kitchen,
you be if you
located 17,000 leagues under the sea?
How core of the earth? Well, now that it's Earth Day, we're gonna burn a plant. she had the idea so much more before us. Now that it's Earth Day, we're gonna do our normal tradition and we're gonna burn a plant. She kind of sounds like Bill Cosby.
I was going to cut this sausage, but my arm has become coral reef.
She has to be so dusty.
Genoise cake. It's really one of the most important classics anyone who wants to be a baker should have in their repertoire. And if you know how to make this, you can make lady fingers.
These are literally ladies' fingers,
My
human
lady's
fingers,
Springer fingers?
garnished with her fingernails.
Madeleine cookies and little beauties like these.
And those are all supermodels, just their heads severed from their bodies. These beauties.
Flo Breaker, the baker, is going to show us how to do it.
Just turning it over and in and making a round.
Jack is no longer there.
I'm just going to tighten it underneath.
This is after his untimely death.
Because a lot of times you see cuts down, they just go plunk like that.
Right, and they just let it go. But
But
then
that isn't redistributing.
Babies, when I throw them into the well, they just go plunk. Go plunk.
Brian, you were going to show me another video today.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, God.
That's pretty awesome. Well, not awesome. It's pretty terrifying. I can't get it out of my head.
Why am I watching it then?
We got to start getting to there.
Yes, it's getting
Because
very.
we still have a tree to burn.
We'll get there.
It's getting very late in the
We'll get there.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You're doing it the right way.
Somebody has a flamethrower here in the Julia Child studio.
And try and get all of the sugar crystals dissolved.
Power crystals. That's how she's alive.
That's it.
This fuels me.
Now, there's several different power crystal types in the world.
This is
I
how
was
I'm
exposed
power
to the
crystal.
success one. She was exposed to the
illness one.
Eternal life.
Eternal life.
I was exposed to the failure power crystal.
She announces each show.
I wish I could die.
My name is Julia Child, and I can never die.
I wanted to be dead for years.
I watched my family burn.
I'm actually controlled by the power of voodoo.
Yeah.
I'm actually a Jim Henson production.
And I'm a squirter.
Jim Henson.
For Halloween, she just shoves needles into her face like Hellraiser.
I still have a very wet vagina for my age. I'm starting to sound like Don Knotts.
It really is.
Well,
Want to see my waterfall?
I'm starting to sound like Don Knotts.
I've converted my spine into loaves of bread.
Kim should have one.
I think so. I think every woman should have a blowtorch.
Whoa.
Me too.
Whoa.
I am 4.
Men listen to you when you have a blowtorch in your
I
hand.
can imagine.
Oh, I know. I threaten them all the time.
This is turning into butter.
I've murdered 17 men.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my. It looks great. Oh, beautiful. It smells.
Now they're just playing stock footage of the Holocaust.
Oh my.
Look at me when I was young.
But now we have to wait
She helped end that war, Greg.
the tooth is cold. Take your knife and make sure that. Whoa!
What are we watching?
It's still warm. That is lovely. Well, that is just beautiful.
They're looking at an exposed beating heart.
Is that the time to make the donuts guy?
I can't wait.
He's got a beard.
I think this is a really beautiful cake.
And there's not even a cake. They're just looking at sperm through a
Microscope.
microscope.
I don't know. It's so original.
The bird feeder.
It's so original.
It just doesn't look like one of those commercial cakes. It looks
Perfection is also knowing when to stop putting these things on. I could just keep going and going. And
Is she hinting at her life?
Yes. You could have stopped years ago. Think
The
about
trick is to know when to stop, Julia. Julia's heart.
Look at me.
Look at me. And her eye has a heart.
My heart eyes.
I'm a little afraid of putting too much.
I think so.
I need one more raspberry.
Glitch, can you somehow make our album art Julia Child's mixing up a bowl of all 3 of our heads?
That'd be awesome.
Perfect.
lovely.
And the cake is ready to present to the party.
Oh my God. Now they flash to the party and it's just dead people propped up in a position. It's just an entire family of dead people just sitting here. Oh no, it's just her eating.
Oh God.
It's so gross. I won't make it through the
They're
day.
just looking at each other and nodding.
Why
while
is
they eat.
Julia Child so big? Like, she's a big lady.
It needs more.
Cause tall wise? Yeah, she really is. She's definitely like a creature from Silent Hill.
I have very long heels.
She's laughing.
She's laughing at my joke.
To cry.
To cry. I just remembered my family.
So good.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
That's a triumph.
I don't like this.
Okay, no more. No more. No more. No more.
Okay, we're done with Julia Child.
It is.
It is.